Scientists found a new way to finally travel faster than light. Traveling is a part of our daily routine, and it's not only the need of this century, but in every era. Humans have been circulating and traveling. Back then. They used to travel on foot, now on formula cars. In the race for the fastest vehicle, sports cars stand above all, but every time speed is a matter of concern. Our reference is the light speed of travel. The idea of traveling at a speed of light is so fascinating to almost every science fiction writer. So, can we travel up to the speed of light, or even faster than the speed of light? Let's find out an answer to the question and some more fun facts about light speed. But before we go ahead, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and like this video. What is the concept behind the speed of light? The speed of light is approximately 299,792,458 meters per light. It is an incredible speed, and if you move with this speed, you can travel around the whole Earth 7 times in 1 second only. It is the fastest speed at which light travels, also known as universal speed, and this speed is the fundamental secret behind how this massive universe works. The question raised here, is it possible to invent a vehicle that moves the speed of light, or is there any invention yet close to this speed? Well, to move with the speed of light is still a big question, but in 1947, humans were able to finally come close to a speed that is far less than the speed of light, but far more than our usual fast speed at the speed of sound. The speed at which light waves propagate through different materials is basically called the speed of light. Well, keep in mind, this is the speed in a vacuum. Light always travels at the same speed for every observer, which means wherever you are in the coldest northern areas or the hottest areas of Earth's equator, it reaches you at the same speed. And did you know some stars can even travel at the speed of light in the universe? The question raised here is, why is light the question? And is it possible for us to travel at the speed of light? What makes the speed of light the fastest of all? There is a theory that explains this query perfectly from Albert Einstein, the genius of all. He gave us the theory of relativity, which is summarized in one formula, E = mc squared. This formula explains how energy is directly proportional to the increase in mass. And if we look another way, it also talks about the mass and velocity relation, which is inverse in this case, which means when we decrease the mass of an object, we can actually travel with the speed of light. When Albert Einstein says nothing can travel faster than light, we all know we can blindly trust this, because when we increase the velocity of an object, its energy increases, and the converse is possible as well. But do you understand that these equations also fail, especially when we talk about relativity at high levels? At this stage, classical physics fail. Only massless objects are supposed to travel with the speed of light, and these objects are photons. Photons are particle compositions of light. This is exactly the reason compositions other than light can travel with the speed of light, because we still don't know how to accelerate an object having mass to the speed of light. Is there any way to move with the speed of light? After all these physical complications, you might find it hard to imagine if anything can travel faster than the speed of sound. Those questions are legit, and scientists are far more eager to know the answer than we. But do you know, in recent studies, Dr. Eric Lentz figured out a way that a rocket can travel faster than light, over 186,000 miles per second. No jokes, guys. You might find it hard to believe, but it's not. Current rockets are the face of disappointment. In times when the Earth is running out of time, and Mars is soon to be our next destination, we need something faster than our current rockets, which travel 6,300 years to make it up to Proxima Centauri, the closest star to the sun. And we want a speed at which our scientists can travel our entire universe within a few years, and this will only happen when we can travel at the speed of light. Dr. Lentz is a scientist at Göttingen University in Germany, confirms that his device with the name his imaginary warp drive operates within the principles of physics, claiming that while other theories rely on exotic concepts, notably negative energy, his theory, on the other hand, revolves around a new theoretical particle. He designed some hyperfast solitons, are specialized to travel at any speed obeying the laws of physics. These solitons are referred to as warp bubbles. This bubble is no ordinary bubble. It has a unique ability that allows it to maintain its shape while traveling at constant velocity. And although it can achieve almost any speed, it can also maintain its particle nature. The doctor believes that solitons can create a conducting plasma and classical electromagnetic fields. Well, these ideas are pretty cool and understood in the light of Einstein's theory of relativity. But what propels this uniquely fast particle is an enormous amount of energy, and that is impossible using modern technology. But every problem comes with a solution, and that solution, according to Mr. Lenz, is the energy saving would need to be drastic, of approximately 30 orders of magnitude to the range of modern nuclear fission reactors. So, as you can see, it requires massive energy, but luckily, scientists have been working on several energy-saving mechanisms, and they have successfully proposed a research that can potentially lower the energy required by nearly 60 orders of magnitude. Scientists are still focused on how to develop a workable system where they can conveniently manufacture a system staying in laws of engineering and fundamental physics that allows a version of the technology that helps things work. The very next step in this will be towards how we can manage to bring down the amount of energy needed within the range of today's technologies, which includes massive nuclear fission power plants. First, we need to reduce the setup, then we will be able to talk about building the prototypes. Doctor has put quite impressive efforts into this, and his article is published in the Journal of Classic and Quantum Gravity. For an earthbound observer, these high-tech talks could seem a little extravagant to handle, but guys, it can happen, and how we will tell you, so stay with us. How does a bubble warp spacecraft travel faster than light? Physicists claim that they will soon be able to manufacture a rocket that can travel faster than light in our universe, and this claim is not just in the air, there is a whole story behind it. Just imagine traveling the whole universe within a few years and the entire Earth 7 times in just a second. Sounds so unrealistic, right? Believe us, if we can travel at the speed of light, this will all be possible. Soliton has this incredible ability to contract the space in front of it and expand the space behind, and this ability will make it the fastest of all. Soliton is a combination of multiple strange but amazing features. This article is actually capable of arranging the structure of space-time in the form of a robust singular wave. These features allow it to bend, warp, or extend any speed, unlike the objects in space-time. And these are reasons why this spacecraft will stand out among all others, because this one particular will be able to act upon Einstein's cosmic speed limit. Not just this, it will help the spacecraft to be contained intact in a warp bubble to arrive at its destination faster than every other spacecraft, or even faster than the light. This is unbelievable. Because this invention will fail all the rest of the fastest high-tech spacecrafts and mark them with only standard criteria. If we make this a standard making invention, it won't be wrong. Lenz is making day and night efforts to provide us with a model that explains a dual general model that incorporates all existing positive energy and negative energy warp drive schemes. Lenz plans to devise a means of creating and accelerating and dissipating and decelerating the positive energy solitons from their constituent mass sources. They are officially confirmed because we have them in our laboratory, which confirms the existence of small and slow solitons. He also didn't forget about the horizon problem, telling us this will be important to passing the speed of light with a fully autonomous soliton. Well, these recent studies are still under function, and we are looking forward to having this technology very soon on the surface of Earth. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you have some opinions about it, let us know in the comment section below.